Hi everyone. So this is my project for the supermemory localhost hackathon. The whole theme of this hackathon was one simple thing: build something that runs fully on your own machine, nothing going to any cloud. I took that seriously and I built something that I really care about. It's called saytrace. So now see, saytrace is not just another note taker. Every app can remember what was said in a meeting, but saytrace remember something much more important. It remembers whether you actually kept your words, every promise you make to someone, and every promise someone makes to you. Ctrace quietly remembers it, and all this happens on your own machine. Nothing goes outside. Like there's nothing on the cloud or something. Everything is locally on your machine. So before moving on the architecture of the project, so I'll just quickly show you that everything is running locally on my machine. So here you can see that this is running locally, and the super memory is running locally on this port. And here you can see this I'm using Olama for running the open source local model Quen, and also you can see this the backend is running. So now let's just move on to the architecture. So now let's quickly understand the architecture. So on the left are all the ways I can capture a conversation, like my desktop mic, the phone, a pasted note, the phone capture page, my iPhone shortcut, and even an AI agent through MCP. All of them come together in one place, and the fast API service in the middle, that is the brain of the app, basically. So when something comes in, the faster whisper turns the audio into text, and Quen, the model running locally through Olama, reads it and pulls out the promises, the people, and the deadlines. The whole flow is the capture pipeline. So then it saves it to two places. On the right is in my local state SQLite ledger, and second is the super memory local itself, where every person gets their own private container, and there is one live container for everything together. So when I ask a question, the same fast API service searches super memory, and a code verifier checks that the answer is really coming from my memory, word by word. And the most important thing in this whole picture is that every single box when you see is running on my machine. Nothing goes outside, nothing is on the cloud either. Apart from this diagram, I have also added deployment topology, capture sequences, recall sequence diagrams, local data models. So you can check out all these diagrams on your own. There is some really cool stuff that is related to this particular project. It's called saytrace. So basically, first it is 100% local. Your private conversation, like the conversation with doctor, with clients, and with family, they never leave your laptop or machine wherever you're running it. So, and secondly, it does not just save your promises, it actually tracks them, like what you owe, what others owe you, what you kept and what you broke, things like that, like a trust score for your own word. And thirdly, this is my favorite part, like when you ask it something, it does not just make up an answer, it shows you the exact line from your memory, and you can even press play and hear the actual moment you said it in your own voice. So let me just show you all of this, because it's better to say it. So now I'm going to show you how easily I can capture conversations, promises, and all that stuff. So basically we make promises when we are talking to people, walking, sitting and having chai, not sitting in front of a laptop. So that is why I can keep phone most of the time with ourselves, and it's easy to record conversation on phone. So basically I have to do is simply just tap on the backside 3 times. So as you can see, it is asking me who I am talking to. So I'm just going to type a name here, Nancy, and after clicking done, it will ask me what I have to record or capture. I told Nancy I would send her the apartment listing by tomorrow evening. I've tapped on it to stop the recording, and now it is sending it.
Rajdeep saved on your machine. One promise extracted. Tagged to Nancy.
That's it. The promise is now saved in my memory, and remember, nothing went to any cloud. My phone talked only to my laptop. And now I'm gonna show you how you can also ask this about this conversation. So it is as simple as asking a friend about anything, about something. Let me ask it. So what do I have to do is just simply tap 2 times on the backside. What do I owe Nancy?
Rajdeep, I need to send the apartment listing to Nancy by tomorrow evening, which is a deadline set earlier today.
See that? It answered me in a normal, friendly way straight from my own memory. No typing, no screen, nothing. This works anywhere. And you don't have to put this data on any cloud or somewhere. It's locally on your machine. Let me show you the everything on my laptop, like where everything lives. So now we'll just go down here. So as you can see, earlier the Nancy was not here, but it is here right now. And we can see the promise that we have made, send the apartment listing to, the same promise that we have made through iPhone. It is appearing over here, and we can just hear the promise. We can just mark kept, or we can remove it, snooze it, and edit it. Now it provides all these features. We can also just click on this our story. It will explain that all the things that is related within our conversation, right? We can also so the thing that we did through the UI, we can also do the same thing from here. Like, what did I promise? We can just ask here, and we can see all the promises that we have made to Sarah are appearing over here. And if we click over here, we can see all those promises over here as well. So it's a long list. We can see evidences, the what I owe Sarah, what Sarah owes me, and all these things. Or we can manually upload here as well. Like, if we can write the person's name and we can record the thing that we have, or we can just paste it, right? And the best part is it does not even wait for me to ask. So now let's just see here. So it is showing me the overdue, the two deliverables, due Friday, due evening, and all these things. So basically it is telling me I promised two different people the same Friday deadline. I never noticed that myself. Saytrace got that clash for me quietly. So it is kind of helpful. So that is what saytrace is all about. Everything you just saw, the capture, the memory, the answers, all of it ran on this one machine. There is no cloud, no API keys, nothing left this laptop. And here is the result. Here is the real reason I built it. So the most important promises in our life are the small ones we make in passing to a client, to a friend, to our parents, and those are exactly the ones we forgot. Saytrace makes sure you never break your word again. Other tools remembers what was said. Saytrace remembers whether you kept your word or not. Thank you.